So I ended up at Case because being from Jamestown, New York, I'm pretty close to the Cleveland area. In 8th grade, my dad took me to a Cavaliers game, and visiting the downtown area really impressed me. As I got older and became time to look for schools, I visited the local state schools, visited in Pittsburgh, and got back to Cleveland and just couldn't really stay away. Really just loved the downtown area, the people that I would meet there, all the fun things to do, and now being a bit older, I'm able to go on the RTA with my friends and really explore the city. Case specifically, I was really impressed with the amount of research they did. So when I visited the biology department and got to see all the work they were doing with different moths and cockroaches, and I thought it was really cool, and it was a new experience for me. I hadn't been exposed to much research in my education up to that point. So I was really excited with all the opportunities to explore new things that Case presented. My friends have really always been the most impactful thing for me. I have a very large friend group. For example, last year for spring break, there were 30 of us in a big Airbnb in Myrtle Beach, and it was really fun. And so I think community is very important. I've really enjoyed learning how to cook, and that ties into community because I think one of the things that builds communities the fastest is having a team dinner, getting people together, people sharing, people cooking, people serving each other. At the end of every semester, we do a potluck dinner as kind of a goodbye and thank you. And it's such a unique opportunity because having such a large but also diverse friend group, you get exposed to a lot of different cuisines, a lot of different foods. So, somebody might bring mashed potatoes, somebody might bring tamales, and so having all that variety, bring it all together is really fun, seeing an opportunity for my friends to express themselves, to share something with each other, and to talk and go over all the fun memories of that semester and everything we have to look forward to. So the Junior Senior Scholarship has been really helpful for me because having now lived off campus for 3 years now, having had to make budgeting decisions as to, well, how much am I going to spend on groceries this week? How am I going to make rent this month? Having that aid has made it so that I can actually focus fully on my studies and have all of my living expenses squared away. It's really hard to focus when you have to think about rent, when you have to think about, well, can I afford Chipotle right now? And so it makes being at Case a lot more enjoyable when you have that security behind you so that you can really put yourself out there, stand up, and take time to really focus on your studies and what the intent is at being a student at Case Western. I think it's important for alumni to continue to support current and future engineers because studying engineering is very difficult. It can be very stressful, it's very taxing, it's very demanding. And anything we can do to alleviate those tertiary and extraneous stresses is going to lead to Case Western fielding and educating better engineers. I don't have the time to work several part-time jobs to keep up with my tuition. And so if somebody is in a situation where they need the money to be able to pay rent, to afford their food, it's going to take them away from their studies, and they're not going to be able to uphold the standard that Case Western expects of our engineers. And so by providing people with that security and support, not only does it validate the importance of their work, given that they now have people in their corner, but it also logistically enables them to be the best they can be. Thank you to all the supporters. You really made a big impact in my life, and I'm very grateful.